Good morning, everyone. I just woke up, and what better way to start the morning than with some Harry Potter, Espanol style. So, I have my little friend here. He's gonna join us. This is Sir Lenny, and where's my blankie? Gotta have my blankie with the little puppies on it, little puppy dogs. Okay, now that we're all cozy, I've got my Harry Potter in Spanish and my Harry Potter in English, and we're going to compare and read some stories in the morning. Chapter 1, page 1. El niño que vivió, the boy who lived. El señor y la señora Dursley, que vivían en el número 4 de Privet Drive, estaban orgullosos de decir que eran muy normales, afortunadamente. Eran las últimas personas que se esperaría encontrar relacionadas con algo extraño o misterioso porque no estaban para tales tonterías. Now in English. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4, Privet Drive, were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. In Spanish. El señor Dursley era el director de una empresa llamada Grunnings, que fabrica taladros. Era un hombre corpulento y rosillo, casi sin cuello, aunque con un bigote inmenso. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Grunnings, which made drills. He was a big, beefy man with hardly any neck, although he did have a very large mustache. La señora Dursley era delgada, rubia, y tenía un cuello casi el doble de largo de lo habitual, lo que le resultaba muy útil, ya que pasaba la mayor parte del tiempo estirándolo por encima de la valla de los jardines para espiar a sus vecinos. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde, and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which came in very useful as she spent so much of her time craning over garden fences, spying on the neighbors. Los Dursley tenían un hijo pequeño llamado Dudley, y para ellos no había un niño mejor que él. The Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion there was no finer boy anywhere. Los Dursley tenían todo lo que querían, pero también tenían un secreto, y su mayor temor era que lo descubriesen. No habrían soportado que se supiera de los Potter. The Dursleys had everything they wanted, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think they could bear it if anyone found out about the Potters. La señora Potter era hermana de la señora Dursley, pero no se veían desde hacía años. Tanto era así que la señora Dursley fingía que no tenía hermana, porque su hermana y su marido, un completo inútil, eran lo más opuesto a los Dursley que se pudiera imaginar. Mrs. Potter was Mrs. Dursley's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Mrs. Dursley pretended she didn't have a sister, because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as un-Dursley-ish as it was possible to be. Los Dursley se estremecían al pensar que dirían los vecinos si los Potter aparecían por la acera. Sabían que los Potter también tenían un hijo pequeño, pero nunca lo habían visto. El niño era una otra buena razón para mantener alejados a los Potter. No querían que Dudley se juntara con un niño como aquel. The Dursleys shuddered to think what the neighbors would say if the Potters arrived in the street. The Dursleys knew that the Potters had a small son too, but they had never even seen him. This boy was another good reason for keeping the Potters away. They didn't want Dudley mixing up with a child like that. Stay tuned for more later.